Hello ladies, it's Sue here, one of the Look Fabulous Forever ambassadors, and if you haven't heard of Look Fabulous Forever, it's a skincare and makeup range for ladies with older skins like mine. Well, you could say this is a live broadcast because I'm out here at the moment on holiday in South Africa, and I'm sitting at a bush lodge looking out the window, and I'll show you a photograph later, is a multitude of shades of green, absolutely beautiful. I think they've had good rains here, so the bush is looking lovely. So what am I doing here? Well, with you, what I'm going to do is put on some makeup. What I've done so far is I've done all my skincare. I've actually put on the light beauty balm. I've put concealer under my eyes. I've outlined my lips, and I've just put a little bit of lipstick on so I didn't look too anemic to start this. So I'm really starting with a bare skin, and I'm going to build up from there. And what I'm going to try and do with my eyes today is bring out the green in them, because I have green eyes and feeling very at home in the surrounding greens. So what am I going to do first? Well, I haven't put my eyebrows on yet, so I think that's got to be my starting point. And I'm going to use today Bring Back the Brow. And if you haven't used Bring Back the Brow before, it looks like this, and it has a little brush on the end, tiny brush like that, and it's great. One of the common complaints of having an older face is losing your eyebrows, and you do lose them. I've still got a little bit of an outline, but they're very fair, and I'm going to go over that outline with very fine strokes just to colour that in, give it some more definition, and actually build up my eyebrows where I don't have any, which is sort of towards the inner ends. You see, as opposed to that, do the other one. It's about 30 degrees here at the moment, so it's very hot. But I have absolute faith in Look Fabulous Forever, especially using their primers, which I have used all three today. The Smooth Like Silk Face Prime, particularly the Eye Prime, which will keep my eyeshadow in place when I go out for lunch just now, and the Never Feather Lip Prime for around my mouth. Okay, so now I have eyebrows, lucky me. So that's my eyebrows done, and then I'm gonna start working on my eyes. And I start with my brow bone, and I'm going to use the Soft Neutrals palette, and I use the cream in that. And I use my finger just to accentuate my brow bone. See, as I'm starting up there. It's not too light a shade, and it's just perfect for highlighting that. And then I'm gonna go on to greens. Look Fabulous Forever have several greens. They've got the palette of greens, which has soft olive, I think it's got fern green, and then it's got the darker green, the forest green in there. That's the green palette, which I use occasionally for my eyes. They've got the teal green, which is also a super green, you know, especially when you're wearing richer colours, or if you just want to outline your eyes in this, it's lovely. They use the soft olive, which I'm going to use today. I love this soft olive. It's almost like a neutral on me. And they have the shade that was released last year, which is khaki, which I'm also going to use with the soft olive today. So I'm going to start with the soft olive, loading my brush. And if you haven't used these shades before, they are lovely. They're loaded with pigment, and so they look a little bit darker in the palette than they do on your eyes. And I just give my whole eye area a wash with that. It's a lovely, soft, neutrally colour. So if you've got green eyes, this is lovely for bringing out the green. If you're new to green eyeshadows and you want to use green, soft olive is a lovely place to start, because it's, like I say, it's almost like a neutral. And if you mix it in with the taupe, you know, use taupe as a highlighter on the ends, then it really sort of softens the green. It's lovely. So I've got my soft olive all blended in there. I'm going to combine that with the khaki. You know, I did years ago when I lived here, I did watercolours, and one of the first things the art teacher told us, when you're in Africa, always add yellow to your greens, and this is a greeny yellow. I like it because it actually makes my eyes look bluer. So I haven't got those green eyes that are hazily, I've got those green eyes that are turquoisey. So this brings out that. And just bear with me. So I'm taking that from midway to the end. You see? That's the khaki. To add more depth to the green that I've got on. And then I'm going to blend those more with a bigger brush, just to blend them together. I don't have any harsh ends. And then I'm going to go into another shade which I love. It's not a green, it's the dark taupe, and I'm going to use that to shape the edges of my eye, to add more depth there. I'm sort of in my socket line and at the very edges. And again, I'm going to take a bigger brush and blend that in. So I've almost like created a layered green look on my eyes, which I think is bringing out the greeny blue. And then in pencils, what I got out to use is my dark brown eye pencil and also my forest green. I'm going to use the dark brown as an eyeliner, starting about a third of the way in. There. Feeling my way along the outline of my eye. The little flick on the end. And I line the inside of my inner rim of my eye as well. I think that's fine. And then underneath my eyes, just a little bit from outside of my iris to the end, I'm going to use this forest green. And I'm going to just take my concealer and take it under there as well. I use concealer number 2. So forgiving. It's wonderful. So I think that's shadow done. I'm going to use Light Lash Mascara. There we go. And I've got the brown one out today. I'm just going to take any surplus off the end and start building up my eyelashes. I'm trying to keep my mouth closed, keep my mirror out the way and look at you at the same time. Multitasking, that's what we're good at, aren't we? And why that is sort of drying before I add another coat, to brush the bottom of my bottom lashes with it. Here's another little dust. And my eyelash is done. And then onto my lipstick. I've got out True Coral today, one of my favourites, and I think that complements my eyeshadow. I have already outlined my lips and put on that Never Feather lip prime. I might just go along that top lip again. You see that also brightens up your eyes. And then down for next my blusher. I actually want to use a little bit of bronzer as well. Can't see your eyes as in isolation to the rest of your face. So it's all these colours combined together which brings your look together and gets that life into your face and into your eyes. So that's that. And then I've also got out my Coral Pop blusher. It looks quite dark in the palette, but you only need a little bit, a tiny bit on this one finger will do both cheeks, especially as I've used the bronzer, and I think I've got a bit of colour at the moment as well. And then take your blender brush, make sure that's well blended in. And what do you think? I think that might be it, ladies. I've definitely got more colour in my face, and I think my eyes look quite pretty. Okay, well, I promised that I'd show you the view, which I will do. But when you watch this video, please comment, give me a thumbs up, or give Look Fabulous Forever a thumbs up. Tell me if you've got green eyes, what works for you? What shades do you use, and what colour eyes do you have? And perhaps give tips to others by commenting below what colour of shades bring out the best in you. Right, here we go. See if I can turn this round to show you what's happening out there. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? There's a man out there as well. Happens to be with me. There we go. Thank you, ladies. Have a fabulous day. Bye for now.